This morning, COVID-19 has exacerbated mental health issues for many, including moms experiencing postpartum depression or anxiety. WCPO 9 News reporter Gebre-ab joins us with more on Christ Hospital's new program to help moms going through this. Sina.
Well, Lisa, for a long time, many women experiencing postpartum depression or anxiety didn't feel comfortable opening up about it or even know that that was what they were experiencing. So with mental health issues at an all-time high, Christ Hospital and the Galia Collaborative are looking to change that.
When it was time to leave the hospital, that's when I started to already get anxious.
That feeling only escalated in the weeks after Lexi Dressman welcomed her first child 4 years ago. She couldn't keep any food down.
And I was so tired and I couldn't sleep. I would lay down and have what I now know is akin to a panic attack. So worried about her well-being, and I think even more so worried about how we would ever get used to this new normal.
She was eventually diagnosed with postpartum anxiety, but at the time,
I had always thought postpartum depression was fears of hurting your baby, fears of killing yourself.
Though that can be the case, clinical psychologist Ashley Solomon says postpartum depression usually looks like
irritability, inability to concentrate, a loss of appetite, not being able to sleep. We don't often talk about the anxiety that goes along with postpartum depression.
The Galia Collaborative, which Solomon founded, is now partnering with Christ Hospital to offer mental health care to all moms who give birth at Christ. Not only did the number of women suffering from postpartum symptoms double to 30% last year, Solomon believes that number is significantly underestimated.
We really wanted to figure out ways that we could help women access the care that they need earlier on in the process.
So while Lexi relied on medication to help her after the birth of her first child, she started seeing Solomon weekly during her second pregnancy.
The experience that I had with my second child versus my first child postpartum is night and day, and my second child was during COVID.
Now, the decision to stay on medication during her pregnancy did weigh on Lexi, but she consulted several doctors before going ahead with it. And despite those worries,
these medications by and large tend to be very safe and really effective.
If I had had this program when I had my daughter, my first child, I probably would have started feeling better a lot quicker.
Again, the Galia Collaborative services are open to any women who have recently given birth or are preparing to give birth at Christ Hospital. You don't need a referral, and their offices are located just down the street from here on Gilbert Avenue at the Cable House. Lisa.